Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Used to have a coach just tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. Here's Hurts to throw. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Now a 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football, and he's got a 1st.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Barkley again. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Shoves him away. Reed Blankenship delivering the hit.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Mahomes now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Mahomes to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Lewis seen there for the breakout.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep, Avery Williams. Avery Williams now returning it. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, the pressure nearly got him in the end zone, but he's able to get rid of it just in time. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Dances by him. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Can't get away, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. A handoff now for Pacheco. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. This will be caught by Brown.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back to throw now on 1st down. He dumps it off to Barkley. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Barkley, inside handoff.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
2nd down and 6 now.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
And the Eagles continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would pick it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Mahomes going to throw. He's got a man complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36.
They go play action with Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Up the middle with Barkley. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
63 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Escaping the pressure right.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead.
And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes now to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Now Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Oh, that is incomplete.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown. Then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 24.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Offense is all over, continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Hurts. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Hurts out left to Dotson.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Eagles will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To Barkley on the check down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
They're going to look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Leaps past him. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Motion man right is Rice. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Here's a 2nd and 5. In motion, the tight end, Kelce. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now they'll try to run a reverse here. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you get a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. On the move to his left. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Granson as tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Uses the spin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in the red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
On 4th down, Barkley, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes. Swings this out for Hunt. Fights through and now a crease. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Showed that brute strength, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. His throw incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead, or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's still barreling through. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Jalen Carter in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Butker's kick here is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And Barkley did not get there. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Philadelphia Eagles, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will conclude our coverage this year on EA Sports. I want to thank my partner, Charles Davis, for another incredible season together in the booth. Till the fall, folks, Brandon Gaudin saying good night from New Orleans.